Hello everyone and welcome. I'm back at the house and I've been trying to make a video for the past 2 weeks, I think, because I did some progress. I'm gonna flip the camera in just a moment and show you what progress has been done with outside help, because I couldn't do it all on my own, and I'll explain everything that was done. But before that, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see me working around my house and doing stuff and giving you updates, that works. Subscribe, share, and like. Alright, let's flip the camera and see what I have been working on. Alright, so we're going behind the house again, and as you can see, I now have installed rain gutters and drains, and the system is fully functional, and it's taking the water outside of my property, and this has so far helped with the basement flooding problem. No more water in the soil that was coming from off the house, and now the basement is completely dry. I didn't film any of me making all of these. I know it would have been exciting. I know it would have been something intriguing, but I don't want to give anybody any ideas because it was quite dangerous and not exactly safe, because me and my father, we built a scaffolding out of wood over there, and then I climbed on top of that scaffolding with the ladder that I have, and I hooked myself up on top of the girders, and I installed the gutters up there. I know it was a little insane, but it got the job done. I'm not completely done with it because I want to continue with this piping all the way here-ish, right here, and here is where, right there, is where that thing will be raised at about 1.5 meters to have enough pressure. And I will change the gutter system coming from there and go into that thing, into this huge barrel, so that I can collect rainwater to water the garden. Alright, that's coming later on and not today. And what I've also been up to, and that I was not doing that on my own, is you can see that the white pipe over there going like that and across over there, and you can see it, the power lines, those were installed by electricians specifically, and now I finally have power inside of the house. I don't have to keep it plugged in onto the fence property where it was previously. And let's go inside and check. And now I have power inside the house over there. Now this is just another temporary panel. The final one will be mounted inside of the wall and be a lot prettier, and I'll see what I can do about moving the wiring into the wall as well. But that's coming soon. That's like the finished product stuff. Alright, I'm not focusing where I should be. Alright, what's on the agenda for today? Basically, all I have right now is just one single circuit with just this little thing. I'm going to add 2 new circuits all the way going up stairs and into my tower, so that I can have permanent fixtures in more than one place in the house. I can easily do that. I didn't want the electricians to do that because it would have cost money, and this is something that I can do. But climbing on top of the ladder and mounting everything on the high tension pole outside, that is not in my purview. Alright, I'm gonna pause now while I get everything ready, and I'll see you in a few to show you exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Alright, see you in a few. Alright, why did I choose to have my electrical panel on the stairway? Because it's on the ground floor, and I didn't want, when I come in and blitz there, I have them stop. I don't want to go all the way up. My bedrooms and my stuff is going to be downstairs. If something happens, I want to be closer to it, just in case I can turn it on and if there are any problems. And I don't want to have to go up, even though my technical room is upstairs. I don't want to have to go constantly upwards or the stairs if I want to access the plan. All right, I made my plan. I saw how I was going to make it. Now I'm going to need to pull out 6 meters of this stuff. And now that I just realized that I don't have a cutter. Right, let's see if I can get you a little lower. It was a little awkward looking so high up. I'm not exactly a short person, but I'm not big either. Alright, cool. So, I have this pipe, it's 13 millimeters, and I'm going to have to wire through it. I don't want to, let's see if I can do something smart. I'm gonna need 6 meters of this. I'm trying to keep it as tight as possible for storage. And so far this seems to be working, so I'm going to keep doing it like this. Let's see where I'm at right now. I don't want 6 meters. How much is 6 meters and how can I easily measure? Okay, I have my 6 lovely meters. Okie dokie. Now, I'm going to split it in 2 because I need to go 6 meters with one and 3 meters with another. And I just realized how I was gonna measure and all the problems that I had. Oops, easy. But then again, I also need to measure 6 meters, and I have 6 meters, so I'm going to measure all of my wires first, just like that thing, and then I will do the 3 meter ones. Okay, this is not gonna be pleasant. This is way too flexible. Okay. First cut. There we go. And the rest of the wires need to be the same size. Let's see. And now let's have the 3-meter one and see if we can put 6 cables into one of these. This is gonna be interesting. Hey, I'm experimenting, so you don't have to. Alright, I'll explain in a second what I'm doing. So, I've calculated where I need to go, and I need to go a total of 6 meters to reach my tower, taking into horizontal and vertical distances. But I also only need to go 3 meters to my technical room, and for that I need to split it at 3 meters. And since I don't want to do like a lot of work, but at the same time I really want to experiment something, in theory 6 of these can fit through this. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and put like 3 meters going all the way up to the plug that is gonna be in the technical room, and then 3 going to the in a separate thing. But first I need to get like 6 cables, 1 for each circuit, up there to the technical room. So let's see if I can fit in 6 cables. Before I do that, I need to measure out first 3 lovely whole meters for the rest of the units. Okay, and a little bit of extra. And okay, I now have all of my cables. Let's see if I can put in 6 of these bad boys through 3 meters of this. No, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do that. Nope. Actually, turns out 6 of these don't really fit in. Don't really do that. Alrighty then. Let's see if I can go with 3. 3 is fine, and it works pretty well so far. Getting harder. Try to twist something. Okay, harder and harder. Okay, let's try one. Let's try one of the longer ones, and I can maybe use it to hold the rest. Okay, that was easy, quite easy. feel you. Oh boy. I'm almost there, man. Come on, just a little bit further. Yes! And it came out on the other side. Victory! Alright, now I'm gonna try. Ba da, tu mă suni de pe mobil. Huh? Okay. Okay, now comes the hard part where I have to pull 3 strands using the one I just put in. So let's see if that is possible somehow. I'm gonna try the zip tie again. Imediat! This one's gonna be heavy duty, so it requires gloves. If this doesn't work, I don't honestly know how I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's see. No, this is not gonna work. This is not even gonna fit like this. How to do it, how to do it, how to do it, how to do it. I was in the shop today and I was looking at the tool specifically used to do this. And I said, nah man, I don't need it. I'm like a mega incredible super duper electrician because reasons, and I don't need that kind of crap. Yeah, come to think about it, I should have asked the store exactly what size I needed. But then again, you know how I am. Sometimes we think we're smarter than we actually are. I don't have the grounding yet anyway, so it would have been pointless. But I said, hey, fuck, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it for all three, and it can stay there. Okay, this seems to work. A lot better actually. Hopefully it will reach the end. Again, about halfway there, and I ran into another hiccup. Yeah, it's pointless. I'm not gonna do it. Screw it. All right. Right. I'm gonna need to go. I need to go to the lab. Let's see if I can get that angle somehow. Alright, that should be better. What am I doing now and why I've been all over the place? Since I got at least one cable ready to install, I'm going to do something really smart, and I'm just gonna mount this one and then see from that how I'm gonna do the rest. And for that, first I'm gonna take you upstairs and see. We're gonna drill a hole into my technical room so we can mount this and get it down to the exact length that I want, and then shorten it a bit because I should have left the wires much longer than the protection, and because of that I'm going to wait a bit more before doing anything else, because I want to see if it's long enough. If not, I'm going to start all over. going up. I need to go through that little thing because that's down there in the floor is where the hole is. Okay, let's see if we can get to the panel from there. Okay, that's good. Let's go a little downwards. Alright, cool. Alright, let me show you. But if I'm gonna go up, I might as well take my tools with me. Even though I have that pouch, I don't tend to use it. I'm not used to it. It will be something. Oops, daisy. See? It gets there. More than happy. Sweet. That fits in nicely, that fits in nicely. I can put these in this bad boy over here. And then I just have to couple those over there. How am I gonna do that? I think I have some pieces lying around for that thing, and that thing is huge. But I don't think I can fit two of those here. Oh yeah, no. Definitely not. And I can't fit three of those in there. I'm not sure I'll be able to fit two of those in there as is. Oh, decisions. How to do. If I put it over here, if this one breaks, those break. I need to put it up there. Let's see what these things do. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go shut off the power from the main switch, then I can work on how I get everything connected. Need my keys. Okay, no power. I can work in peace now. Let's see how we're going to get. Right now I'm making just some splints so that I can hook the main power to the circuit breaker. Hopefully I will be able to do it. Currently I'm trying to be way too delicate with this. So making little tiny splints is definitely not the way to go. I'm gonna need some big chunkers for hooking up to these really thick cables. Let's pull you up, grab my thingy. Okay, so I got my splits in from the mains, but I'm gonna need two sets of splints because I have two separate circuits right now. So that's what I'm doing now. I arranged for all of the splints to connect to in between each, and these will come to the main one. And now I have to de-isolate these split wires on the other end and attach the first row. Before I continue, I want to make sure that everything is fine and that I'm getting power in each of them. And so I'm gonna go turn on the power, then I'm gonna go back and turn off the power to continue. But let's go. Okay. Power, 9. We are golden. Now I'm just going to hook up the wiring going upstairs, and then I'm going to mount a socket on the other end. Alright, first circuit is done. Time to mount the first power socket. Let's go mount this thing. I'm not going to attach it to the wall. This one's going to be a close-up job. Really? Don't you just want to stay like on your side of the thingy? He just wants to be like in the shot. First, de-isolating the wires, cutting just into isolation, and then just pulling it apart, twisting it a bit so that the strands don't go everywhere. I know this is like basic stuff, but then again, half of it is. I'm not trying to re-engineer something over here. And while I will do the main one as well, this is just a temporary solution until I can get like fully in. And this is also a bit of research because technology has advanced a bit, and I need to know what tools I can use to do harder jobs much easier than they used to be back when I learned how to do things, which was 20 years ago, now that I think about it. Yeah, 20 years since I learned how to do basic electrical construction work and so on and so forth. I did a small apprenticeship of one summer with my uncle. I picked up a few things along with other bits and bobs around the house for my father, for my grandfathers. And that's how I know how to do all these things. I didn't go to any specialist school or anything else. To be honest, I sort of got through high school just my wits. And then in college, I actually flunked out of my first college, which was automation. And since I flunked out of first college, I went on to do QA work. And I've been doing that ever since. Okay. This thing. This one. Yeah. Alright, so once I de-isolated the wires, I simply plug them in the holes that they needed to be in, and then attach this little guy over here. As you can see, I'm using plastic, not even ceramic. For the main ones that the house will have, I will probably be using ceramic. And then after you put it on the back, you just take the front side, put it on top, wiggle it in there until it's in the exact position, and the screws catch on. And then tighten the screws. That's it. Nothing else to it. No big deal. Anybody can do it. Just takes a bit of patience and just a little bit of electrical knowledge, not to work on, live wires. That's it. And that's it. That's a plug. It's ready to go. I was gonna mount it on the wall, but then I decided I don't really need to at this point in time, because this is not gonna be a permanent fixture right where it is right now, over here, because this is gonna be the technical room. I can take it whatever I want, and it doesn't even have to be pretty. But that's it. That's the thing done. I'm gonna go again outside and test the whole system. Always test the system, and then I'm gonna leave the power on so I can drill another hole from the top and do the other one. Even though honestly, I think no, I'm just gonna go from because the ceiling here doesn't matter, whereas the floor up there does. Then I'm gonna drill another hole through the ceiling upstairs from my tower, from my office down to this technical room, so I can work on the 6-meter length one. How I'm gonna get the cables through the 6-meter one, I have no clue. But time to do that. Let's go. I'm gonna leave you here because I'm gonna come up and test this little guy. Here I am. Nothing's burning. Let's see if we have power. I have the power. Cool. Going up. got a new drill bit, exactly 14. The Copex that I bought is 13 millimeters. Internally, it should go smooth as silk. Hole's done. All right, let's go back to putting wires through Copex. Alright, let's have another measurement. 3 so far. Alright, we're at 6. There we go. Unit that moves away, and now it's time to see whether or not I can like 6 meters, 2 wires. Wish me luck. And first off, let's untangle everything. Alright, cool. Cool. I was able to do 3. Let's pray for 6. Believe it or not, with a little help from gravity, it went incredibly smoothly. So I just let it dangle from the upstairs window, the tube, and it was incredibly easy to shove those things in, and it came out really well, and they're here. It's done. I have reached the panel again with these things. Alright, time for me to check a little something. Here I have, let me know. I'm verifying the no. Alright, that's cool. That's really cool. Really cool. Alright, let's see how I get this thing in here. Alright, perfect. In case you're wondering why, hold on about that. You're not seeing anything. In case you're wondering why I'm working with the power on, well, mostly because power stops here in this safety box, and I'm working on good wires, so it's absolutely no chance of me getting electrocuted from these two. So it's just fine for me to work on them. These are the ones coming upstairs and they have no power on them. The point is to put power on them. Right? And there's no point in me turning on the power just for this little tiny thing. Now I'm gonna plug these into Cina Vindana. Actually, before I do that, let's go. Power. Power, alright. Let's go check if we have power upstairs. I need something to check it with. Because I have it already up there. I haven't mounted the thingy. And I don't want to do it on live wires. So that's it. Off. It's green. It's safe. Alright. So let's go upstairs, mount another socket up there. And I'm not gonna drag the whole shebang, the whole tripod again. I'm gonna let you sit on a table, and we're gonna, even though the table is like really far from the work area, but yeah, not a problem. Check this out. Get the table, and I use a handy dandy box to, let's see if I can. I'm gonna try and angle you. Hey, that worked! Isn't that great? Trust me, my back is not towards you. I was just trying to get a decent position. What? Again, just one tiny thing, you need to cut the hole into these things so that they fit over Copex. This is quite easy and can be done even with a cutter. And whatever sharp edges or stuff like that, you can just while over with these thermal sockets. Nice. Cool. I'm just gonna do a quick run downstairs, turn the power on, and see whether this thing works. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see this thing. Rock and roll, that's it. All right, I got power everywhere I wanted for this piece. Right now, I can get internet and up in this baby. Yay! Ah, man, that is so awesome. All right, I'm gonna take a break for lunch. And in case I don't do anything today, I will do an outro then. But for now, just a quick pause. I realized I didn't get to show you a close-up of the wiring and everything. There we go. Now it's actually focused. So yes, these are the safety switches. There will be more as I go along, but this is not, like I said, this is not the final panel. The final panel will have many more. These ones are the main switches, and these are just for the two circuits that I made. This one in theory could take more. This one is designed to take only 10%, but I'm only gonna plug in minor stuff, and it's plenty enough that it should be fine. All right, cool. That's it. That's what I wanted to show you. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes after I take my lunch break. All right, and I'm back at work. It's the same day. I just finished installing power on all the floors, and now I'm in the upstairs bedroom, the first floor bedroom. Soon to be my little kid's room. Soon, trademark. Don't hold me accountable. But what am I gonna do now? There's a ladder. What could I possibly do? Well, from the construction, there are left these. Let's see if we can get a better. All right. These iron thingies that are left from the concrete pour. And before I can mount anything, just to temporarily bring furniture in here and so on and so forth, I have to do two things. One is remove all of those, because one, they look nasty, and two, if you move around and get too close to the wall, they might catch on your clothing or even scratch. So first on the list, remove all those things, and then clean up the messy floors, which are full of concrete and cement from the building of the walls. That's on the agenda for what's left of today. Let's hope I get at least partly done with it. All right, time to get to work. I'm just gonna grab pliers and straighten them out before I cut them. It's gonna make my job a little easier. It's a good thing that I'm doing this because I can actually see for some of these that I can go a little deeper than if that just flat against the wall. And I know this is pretty boring. I kind of longed for this. Nothing too exciting, no major problems to overcome. Just some simple tasks that you can relax while doing. Ideally, listen to an audiobook if it wasn't for the power tools. But one, I left my other phone at home, so I can't really put on an audiobook. Second, while using power tools, unless I have some extra ear protection, I'm not gonna be able to hear it on my tiny ear headphones. So maybe next time I'll remember to bring the second phone to an audiobook. I'll tell you what I'm reading. Well, listening to while working. Alright, that should be enough for now. Back to the big tool. Alrighty then.
these things hanging off the polystyrene that we used. It's an isolation from the attic because above that is just the attic, and I want the heat to stay in the room. And the constructor said we could just lay down before we did the pour for the concrete slab. So we did. But now I think it had a chemical reaction with something because I have these cobwebs that are literally polystyrene. I don't know what happened and what's going on over there because it's from the polystyrene. And it they don't easily come off. Or maybe they're not. Though in some places it does look like it is affected the polystyrene is affected. I don't know what the hell is going on over here. I think they're cobwebs in the end. They're like really, really strong. Anyway, I got most of it off. See, it's weird. It's like polystyrene, yet that thing is not affected. I don't know what the hell is going on. In portions it is, in portions it isn't. I don't know. Yeah, I made a lot of dust with that. So I opened the window. I know how to solve the thingy. We designed the house so that air circulates, and the moment you open a corresponding door window, it just creates an insane amount of draft that just sucks everything out and blows everything away. Alright, another corner done. I think it's time I change your position now. Alright, there you go. I could give the big old tool a little rest and prepare. I'm waiting for another big push. In theory, I could use like bolt cutters or something, I think, but I don't know how precise they would be, how close I could get to the wall with them, and if I would do that and then still have to come back with a power tool or something just to get everything flush, I don't see the point. Those are definitely some cobwebs. No mystery about that. Those things came off really easy. Alright. That's this entire archway. I'm sick and tired of it. Any chance I can rip it off? Oh yeah, you're coming out. That's a nail. That was a nail. since I'm doing this entire room and I'm going up there, I might as well do the other side of the arch so it's done and I don't have to do it later. Alright. With the dust gone, I can now just close the window. And the air is super clean over here. And it's time to give you another move. This time you even get a view outside. Not that you can actually see anything because it's too bright, but hey. You see what I'm working? Alright, oh, that way. Whew. Almost done. Just another top side and 2 pillars. All right, no more metal on the walls. So now So now I finished cleaning the walls and cleaning the floor. I used I basically Oh god. What's the word I'm looking for? I use the broom. I sweat. Oh good god. Yeah, I sweat the floor. Yeah. So I swept the floor. And now it's time to test out this baby. Temperature test it. This little baby. And I'm gonna try it on the floor right now. This is for dust protection. Oh, alright. Let's see if we're gonna get. It looks like a bloody apocalypse. Now, in fear of for my phone, while it may be, you know, like a bit dust protected, I think I'm gonna, you know, put it aside, finish the room and show you the final product.
Come on, it's ready. Oh yeah, perfect level. Oh, awesome. I need to check it. Oh my god, reality is crooked. No, I went back on my level floor. Oh man, I hope you got that reference. I'm sure it's totally not perfectly leveled. I mean, there's still a few bumps here and there, but I definitely removed all the cement on the edges of the walls. And now I can actually put some furniture here and it won't go like this. Yeah, you know, there's a solution to that. You just stick a little stone underneath it, a little thing. But I didn't want that. I wanted this place to be clean. This is gonna be a bedroom and we're gonna use it as such. So, that's it for today. I'm full of dust. I don't know if you can tell. It was really dusty up until a few minutes here. I swept it several times with a lot of water just to get the dust out. It was a lot of dust. About an entire bucket worth of dust was generated. Alright, let's see if I can get a bit more contrast. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see me get covered in dust from head to toe, again, subscribe. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you also liked it, share it with a friend. Alright, bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.